Hi everybody, welcome to my first of many more videos to come. What I'm going to talk about today is how to take a fill and create many variations of this fill. And the idea is to develop our creativity and also further develop our sense of timing. So we're going to start with a really simple 4-note pattern, which is going to be played right, left, left, bass. And what I encourage you to do is to find as many ways that you can to voice this all over the drum set. But for today, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply play the right hand on the floor tom, which will be an accented note, and then the left hand is going to play the snare, and the right foot is going to play the bass drum. So this is a really simple 4-note pattern, and it's going to be played right, left, left, bass, which will be counted 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. Okay, so the accent is being played on the floor tom with quarter notes. So to create a variation, what we're going to do is shift the accent to the second 16th note. So now we're playing on the E of each beat, which would be 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and what this does is this is going to create some tension in the music, because the listener is most likely going to feel those floor tom hits as quarter notes. Okay, so in order to play off of the time, we have to always know where the real quarter note is. And it actually creates a sense of tension when we do this, but a really nice sense of release when we come back into the beat. Alright, so the next variation is we're going to move the accent to the third 16th note, which would be 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. And then finally we're going to play the fourth 16th note, which would be 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. Alright, so now I'm going to give an example on the drum set. I'm going to play a groove for 2 bars, then I'm going to play the first pattern. I'm going to play a groove for 2 bars, I'm going to play the second pattern, groove for 2 bars again, play the third pattern, and then I'm going to play a groove for 2 bars and play the next pattern, the fourth pattern. We're back! Sorry, that was my really bad AM DJ voice. I'm going to be definitely editing that part out. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to stick with the same 4-note pattern, but we're going to regroup this into triplets. And what this does is the listener will again be fooled into thinking that that right hand on the floor tom is playing quarter notes. But now we are disguising it a lot more. We're playing triplets. So this would be played 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, so then the idea is we're going to shift the accent to the second note, the third note, and the fourth note. And I'm going to play it on the drum set, and what I would suggest is maybe listen to it twice. The first time, when I get to the 2 bars of fills, just play maybe on your leg 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And you'll notice that we're playing the same rhythm together. And then when you go back and listen to it again, maybe allow yourself to get fooled. You'll hear that floor tom and it'll sound like you're playing, or that I'm playing 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. Alright, so here's an example of that. so now things are going to get really crazy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to accent the floor tom with quarter note triplets. So to quickly explain what quarter note triplets are, they take 2 beats to cycle around. So it's the first and third note of the first triplet and the middle note of the second triplet. So that would sound like this. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what I'm going to do is in between each one of those accents, I'm going to sneak in the 2 left hand hits and the bass drum hit. And I'm also going to demonstrate the inverted quarter note triplet, which is the second note of the first triplet and the first and third note of the second triplet. And that sounds like this. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so in between each one of those notes, I'm going to be sneaking in the 2 left hands. Yeah, 2 left hands. The 2 left hand hits and the bass drum. So I'm going to start off with the groove, and I'm going to play the inverted quarter note triplet. And then I'm going to play the groove again and play the regular quarter note triplet.